and about in Makati at One Ayala. Some of you may know this well-known Japanese-based food chain from your travels. Ikinari Steak is a fast food steak restaurant with no frills that offers customers the opportunity to come in, dine, and get out quickly. Of course, as always, we are live on the Rappler Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter pages. We're also live on Momma and Manila Facebook page as well. Joining me today on cam is owner Tadeo, Chua, and chef Niko. Hi guys.
Good evening. Thanks for coming here.
Good evening. We're halfway through January. How did that happen? It's the first month of the year and I'm super excited.
It was fast and fun, I guess. We had, of course, like most restaurants, we had a very strong December and we still experience some of it during this month. And we're looking forward to the coming holidays, coming special occasions like Chinese New Year.
That's right.
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's. Everybody goes out for Valentine's.
Right. We're really excited.
Well, so for those of you guys that don't know, Ikinari, this is their third branch, right? And we've been here since about 5:36, and the restaurant has been packed. There was a line outside. We were moving around tables just to make sure that everybody could get seated. What's the phenomenon? Tell us about why Ikinari is so popular, not just in Japan, where they started in 2013, but all over here in the Philippines. You know, third branch must be doing well.
I guess Filipinos always, steak has always been special to all of us. There's not a Filipino I know that wouldn't want to eat steak. It's just that steak has always been in a different setting. We always get it at fine dining restaurants. You always have to get appetizers, soup, pasta before you get to the main course.
Right.
And with Ikinari, I guess steak is made more convenient, more affordable, more accessible to everyone.
Accessible, for sure.
Right.
Yeah. So, Chef Niko, I know, there is a certain way, obviously, since this is a chain, right? Did you have to go abroad to figure out how to provide the same Ikinari experience that customers would know if they traveled to Japan for here in the Philippines?
It's actually we've trained in Japan, specifically in Tokyo, in their main office in Olinas.
Okay.
So we do the same how we do it in Japan.
So exactly the same.
Yes.
Except we're sitting.
Except for that. Yes.
We're sitting.
Yes.
So tell us about the chain for those people that might not know. Guys, if you want to follow Ikinari PH both on Facebook and Instagram, you can go ahead and give them a follow. And of course, be sure to share the live stream because, you guys, sharing is caring.
Right.
Tell us about, what the chain is like in Japan. I know it's not just in the Philippines, it's in other countries as well. And how it differs from Japan to here. So what can you expect when you go to Japan?
So in Japan, actually, most stores are a lot smaller than the ones we have here.
Yeah.
And it's mostly standing tables. So in Japan, actually, workers come in, they order steak, they eat, and they leave within 20 minutes time. In Philippines, of course, when we thought of bringing Ikinari to the Philippines, we had this problem of should we go for a more authentic direction, make it give people standing tables as well, or will it become a problem that people might not want to get steak, pay 1,200, 1,100 pesos
and not sit
and have steak.
For sure.
So that was a dilemma, which I guess worked out pretty well. We thought it would be best to give people
the opportunity. So that's the main difference. Is that that's the only difference? Because the steak is served the same. You still line up. What's the process when someone? This is not the steakhouses like Tadeo was saying. This is it's an in and out type experience, but by no means do you feel rushed. You're not looking at white tablecloths or
Right.
linen, but the quality of cuts that you get, it's a fantastic steak for the price, right? So what's the process? We line up?
Yes. Unlike in Japan, you'll have to pay as you order.
Okay.
In Japan, you'll have to order in front, be seated, wait for your steak, eat, and then pay right before you leave.
Okay. So that's one of the other differences, which I think I would like also as well. That makes it a little bit more of a relaxed experience.
Right. So you won't have to worry about anything else except wait for your steak and enjoy it.
Right. So the different kinds of cuts. There are more affordable cuts, of course, and then there's the premium cuts that you would say you can even order bigger cuts, right, by the grammage.
Yes.
And then after ordering, you can even go over and watch them cut
it.
and hand cut your steak, right? So if we were going to talk about, you mentioned earlier, this is known as the No Frills Steakhouse, where you get good steak done well.
Right.
Not well done, guys. Nobody orders their steak well done, okay? Just saying.
Right.
All right, so this looks like one of the premium cuts.
Yes.
Okay.
This is our most premium cut. It's tenderloin.
Okay. Nice. It comes on this hot plate. This is the tenderloin, so it's also the fillet, right? For those of you guys know. And on top we have
That's white pepper paste and garlic chips.
the best. And I think Chef is gonna cut it right in front of us here. He's serving everything. Okay, so we have all these things that are served, right? In addition to the steak and the vegetables, the rice is bottomless? Or
No, but we have this promo that you...
It's a set.
Yeah, it's a set.
We got a lot
You
of
get
Coke Zeros
rice.
there. I think that's over there.
So an order of steak will get you 3 rice, but we have this promo. You get soup, salad, and a can of soda for just 120 pesos.
Oh, it comes with a soda.
Yes.
Okay, so soup, salad, and
Canned soda.
and a can of soda. You can choose any Coke product.
Yes.
So Coke, Coke Zero,
Sprite, Royal.
and Sprite and Royal. Okay, and Chef with those hands slicing the hot steak. I think I would be burning myself there. Placing it on
Trained in Japan
top.
for a month for this.
With it.
Beautiful. Put those garlic chips back on. That looks delicious. So we have the white pepper paste done right in front of you here. So this obviously is a steak that's cooked to your preference and brought on a hot plate, not
Yes.
meant to be actually cooked on the plate.
Yeah, it's supposed to keep it warm.
Yes.
So we have rectangular plates, which just they keep your food warm. We have round plates, which are much hotter. They cook your steak.
So we'll see some of those later.
Yes.
I'm sure. I just want to pass one of those Coke Zeros to the birthday boy. I'd like to greet my husband. He's off cam. He's 52 today. Happy birthday, babe. Love ya.
Happy birthday. We have yuzu soda for you, sir.
So I'll treat you to steak. So this cut obviously is one of the premium cuts. There are other premium cuts that you offer as well that can be either smaller portions or bigger portions, all served with vegetables, the same vegetables, keeping it simple.
Right. Yes.
Vegetables that we all love. What if we don't want the rice and we're like low carb? Can we sub?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
You can sub it corn or carrots.
Perfect. So if you wanted to go completely carnivorous, you don't have to avail, obviously, of the rice. But the soup, you guys make it So it's perfect for the lolas. You know, like when lolas always say, "Where's the soup? I need soup. They need soup. They need ulam, and they need rice."
Right.
So it's good for the whole
I'm a-
family. Right?
I'm a lola.
You're a lola. You like the soup too. My mom always looks for soup. So, besides this tenderloin cut, what are the other premium cuts that we can look for?
We have rib eye and strip loin for premium cuts.
Okay, so those obviously you can order a bigger one or a smaller one. Tell us about the interiors. I mean, I was really impressed when we came in. I thought it was nice when you said this is the biggest and the prettiest of
Yes,
the three.
our best story.
Yeah, so tell us, the designer, tell us about the designer, how you came up with the look. I love the green. It makes me feel, it has this natural feel to it.
Right. So this was actually done by Koro Fujiwara.
Okay.
Probably my favorite designer or architect. Now, for every store that we have, he puts up a green wall. This is also our biggest green wall yet.
Okay.
This is 29 square meter big. And with regard to inspiration, I think what he really wants to do is make it like a modern cowboy style, like something that gives off camping vibe as well.
It feels like that. It's earthy, but modern.
Right.
It's natural with the green, right? I would love a plate because I want to dig into this one when the server comes
But
back.
the interiors, it's actually also very different from how you would see Ikinari in Japan.
What's it like in Japan?
It's much simpler. Because it's not like you can do much with how small their spaces
The
are.
spaces are. Okay.
And of course, because this is still steak, for us,
Ooh, that looks like the
we should
ribeye.
still make it special. Yes.
And so you serve wine also and drinks, limited drinks.
Yes, we
Yeah.
serve wine, beer, craft beer. We also have craft soda.
Perfect to go with a great cut of meat. Tell us about the meat. So I would think Japan. Are we serving Wagyu? Are we serving USDA? Are we serving Angus? What are we serving?
So, like Ikinari in Japan, we actually use some CAB, certified Angus beef. So it's from the US.
So it's Angus.
Yes, certified Angus beef.
So with that, you have these Angus cuts, premium, and then of course more affordable. I don't know if you guys can see that ribeye. It is calling my Nino. It's calling my name. I was gonna say it's calling my Nino's name. It's calling my Nino's name. He loves the ribeye. How about you guys? Which of the cuts do you prefer?
For me, I prefer ribeye because of the fatty and the most flavorful steak for me.
Because it has the fat.
Yes, exactly.
Has the fat. It's got that like little ribbon on the outside.
Right.
Like the prize. You either save that for last, or if you can't delay gratification, you eat it first.
Right.
Chef, you have this. Which is your favorite?
Strip loin.
Strip loin.
Strip loin for me.
Chef, you have this way that you prepare a sauce. Let's talk about the condiments because we have different sauces here on the table. So we want to share those with everyone when you come in. I thought it was interesting when you were saying like the mother brand in Japan also. The sauces look familiar as well.
Right.
So tell us about the sauces so that they know how to mix. It's for your preference, obviously, but I tasted Chef Niko's special sauce that he made for us, and I would like you to share that with the viewers as well.
Thank you. So, by the way, this one is salty sauce.
So salty.
Yes, and this one
then
is-
you're mixing it
Yes, because all the residue is
Because
on the
of the
bottom.
sediments.
Yeah. So salty meaning it's soy sauce based.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry about that.
Yes.
And then this one is a mixture of sweet sauce and a hot sauce.
Okay.
Yeah. So
And salty.
yes.
Yeah.
So technically, this one is we call it sweet sauce.
Okay.
So okay, we
You have these here too. Show those
yes.
little ones.
We have this hot mustard or karashi. We call it karashi.
Okay.
Hot mustard. We have garlic paste, fresh garlic paste, and then we have a wasabi.
And these are like on brand for
Yes.
they're all over.
Right.
Yeah, each of them. I think they're so cute. They're like I would like
Use
to
the
have
exact
this on my
same
little table.
containers.
Exact same containers, everything.
I love dipping. I'm like a sausawan girl. I like to
Okay,
dip.
so-
let's explain how you would make the sauce for everyone.
So this one. Usually I do it like this. 2 parts of garlic paste. One part of karashi.
So that's the mustard.
And then 1 part of wasabi.
This is chef's recipe.
It is. I mean, I think it was so yummy. Like I wanted to put it on everything. Very simple. Chopstick. Excellent.
And then 1 part of salty. And then 2 parts of sweet sauce.
Okay. 1 part salty, 2 parts sweet. And so that, my dear friends, is one of the different ways that you can enjoy your steak when you come into Ikinari here in One Ayala. Of course, it can be made to your preference, right? If you like a little less garlic, if you like a little bit more heat, you can put a little bit more wasabi, obviously. But definitely make use of the condiments because I think that's part of the experience.
Yes.
So cheers, congratulations on your third store. Thanks for having us. Cheers also to you guys who are watching. 2024 is going to be a great year. I feel it. Thanks, Ron. I was wondering when you were going to bring me one because I'm ready to eat.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Sorry.
That's okay. Thank you. Okay.
Pwede pa.
And I will also ask you to. I noticed you used chopsticks last time.
Yes. I love using chopsticks for everything.
So that's like when, when sometimes when we're eating, depending on where we are, he may have his chopsticks in his right hand, or chopsticks in his left hand, and then he's cutting things up with the right, right? So cutting up the ribeye, smearing that white pepper paste all over that ribeye, that looks good. Can I dig in? I'll use chopsticks to serve. Can I just grab one of these? I'm excited for this. And so, of course, you guys know that the tenderloin, the filet, has less fat. It's a cleaner cut, so to speak. And so for those of you that don't like as much fat, you can argue that you may not have the flavor, but I would say that it's tenderloin. It's so good. Can I steal this sauce? Is it for me, Chef Niko?
Yes, it's for you.
Thank you. So I'm gonna dig in, and I'm so excited for you guys. Also, there are giveaways. Tadeo and Chef Niko have prepared, so make sure you share the live stream, share on stories, and so you can take advantage of their generosity too. Tender, still warm from the plate,
Thank you.
full of flavor.
Chef,
You can have it without the sauce, of course.
we also have salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper. If you want some salt and pepper,
It's seasoned so well.
Thank you.
thank you.
I don't even need it. Yeah, for sure. Guys, a great steak doesn't need sauce. But of course, you guys know me, I like to dip and I like sauces. So I like to have them on the aside as an option anyway. Again, just sharing that if you wanted to just add the extra rice, the soup, and the salad, it also comes with a Coke, any canned soda, one of the Coke products for an affordable $120.
Yes.
Is that it? Yeah.
Soup, salad, and soda.
Yeah, add that to your steak. It's a full meal. It's fantastic. Cheers to that.
Thank you.
Cheers to that. Thanks for having us. So if you guys are curious, you can follow Ikinari PH on Instagram and Facebook, of course, and see what else you can enjoy when you come down. We mentioned earlier that this is the third branch. Tell us about where the other two branches are.
We have stores in Moa Square. That's actually our first store. And the second one is in Robinson's Magnolia.
Okay, very good. I think I've seen the one in Robinson's Magnolia also. We've featured a couple of restaurants in Robinsons, so I love that this is closer to me, obviously. We're just here in BGC, we can walk, we can hop right over across EDSA. Okay, so we have the three. In terms of, what you want your guests to experience, we know, one of the things you mentioned earlier, no apps, no, we can push it. Okay, no apps. It's not one of those things that you would look for. But wait, I'm distracted. I'm sorry.
That's a good sign. It's okay.
The strip line is here. Tell us about this.
For me, the strip line is the most balanced for the three premium cuts because
It's the most
balanced.
balanced.
Yes, it's
okay.
a balance of fats and lean parts. So balance of fats and meat. So technically, this one, if you want some fats but not too much,
Right.
You get
you
the
can
strip loin.
get strip line.
It's actually why it's my favorite. Sometimes this ribeye would just make me feel guilty. And sometimes I just don't enjoy how lean tenderloin is. So I try to convince myself
That strip loin.
that strip loin is as healthy as a tenderloin.
Strip loin is a happy medium, I think. I like how you put it. It's balanced because you don't have to feel the guilt that Tadeo feels when he eats the ribeye. And then, of course, there's a little bit more fat and that yummy part, obviously. That's what makes it good, obviously. Actually, the first year, or the first time when Nino and I first got married, my mom made adobo all the time. Something I grew up with, but I never actually cooked it. I would cook Italian.
Adobo in New York.
Adobo, yeah. Adobo, kare-kare, like all of this. Lumpia, lechon, of course, for all of our parties. So when I first cooked for Nino, because I never really cooked Filipino food, I always only enjoyed, guys, this is story time. I always only enjoyed white meat.
White meat.
Breast, yeah, for chicken, right? So if you're gonna make like chicken and pork adobo, I would just use white meat breasts because I was a little bit pickier.
Right.
He's changed me after 26 years of marriage, but so the first time I made adobo for him, you could tell he loved me so much because I just used boneless, skinless breast. And he was like, it's so good. And I was like, it doesn't taste right. I remember thinking, like, why doesn't my adobo taste the same way? And of course, it lacked all the fat. And like, so then I figured out, obviously, I needed, the chicken on the bone, the dark meat, the pork with the fat to make chicken. And I've tried all different ways, like from the balsamic vinegar to, roasted garlic, trying it all different ways, having fun in the kitchen. But that first time, he ate it and he said, wow, honey, it's so good. You can tell he loved me now. Because there is absolutely no fat in that adobo. So we need the fat. We do need the fat when we're talking about a good steak. And, right? Right? You can tell he loved me. I'll drink to that. Happy birthday, babe.
Happy
birthday, sir.
Drinking to Nino's birthday, 52. just kind of, I'm going to pass this over, so in case you want to take a nice shot of that. We have the ribeye. We have the more affordable cuts that will be coming out as well.
Chef, can you cut this?
Do you want to cut this one? This ribeye looks fantastic. You could really see. I almost want to like pick it up a little bit too. Perfect. So there's that balance of fat and the leaner meat as well. And I think I agree. It is kind of like the happy medium. I always love a good strip. If I'm enjoying a ribeye, I actually have to share it with Nino.
Right.
Because he enjoys the fat a little bit more than I do, obviously.
This, actually, ribeye is our second best-selling item.
So the bestseller will be coming out soon.
Yes.
I bet.
Now,
No?
in Japan,
Yeah.
shrimp loin is their second best-selling item. We have the same best-selling item.
Okay.
On the second, though, for us in Philippines, it's ribeye. We all want that fatty steak.
Yes. I think Pinoys we really do like all that flavor.
Yes.
I mean, we really do enjoy the richer flavors. So this also is the second bestseller in Japan. So we're the same that way.
No,
But no, this is the second bestseller.
This is our
here.
second best. In Japan, it's strip.
It's the strip loin. So they like
They like the
what-
balance.
They like the balance.
Yeah, the balance.
I just feel like there's so many different things I would enjoy about Japan when I finally get to visit. Hint, 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 birthday boy. I've only passed through.
Yeah.
This looks great. A little bit different from the premium cuts we have here. Tell us about this one, Chef.
This one is the assorted cut. So we have all the premium cuts in there and the wild steak.
All right. So it's already cut up for you. Again, it's on the rectangular plate, so it's already cooked. It's just on the rectangular plate to keep it warm. So you can expect all the different cuts. So zero waste then. We're talking about like a restaurant that obviously is mindful of what you serve and making sure that even those different cuts that might not make the cut for the premium, goes into this more affordable version.
Exactly. And for the smaller trimmings, that's what we actually use for making the soup.
So it even into the soup. Perfect. I think that's so important nowadays. I know that, even after the pandemic, so many of us have become so much more conscious of how we consume, what we consume, and of course making sure that we don't waste the resources that we are given. Really important. Okay, so this is called the diced cut, mixed cut.
Assorted.
Assorted cut. We have the assorted cut. So on the table we have the tenderloin, the ribeye, the well-balanced strip loin, and the assorted cut, all served with fresh vegetables. What you would look for, no frills, and of course, if you need rice, like so many of us do, you can have the additional rice, salad, and soup as an add-on. So customer-wise, who do you see are your most frequent customers? Here in One Ayala, obviously it's an office building,
Yeah,
right?
here in One-
And it's a fast enough place that you can come down and have lunch.
Yes. One Ayala customers are, I guess, more similar with customers of Ikinari Steak in Japan.
Yes, exactly.
People here dine faster than those in Momma and Robinson's Magnolia. People come here during lunch. Unlike, I guess in Moa, it's always when there's events in SMX or in Moa Arena, or when the family visits IKEA.
Right.
So this actually
I would
is
so much rather like steak than meatballs. I mean, come on.
I love their meatballs. I love their
meatballs too, but I would totally choose Ikinari over.
Over the
Of course.
So different crowd, obviously because it's a working
Right.
building. It's an office building.
I guess it depends on the location. With Robinson's Magnolia, it's mostly families.
Yeah, because it's all residential around
Right.
there.
In One Ayala, it's mostly office people. And then Moa, I guess we get a good mix of families, working people, people attending concerts or conventions.
Events, for sure. So you mentioned that the diners here or the customers here would be more like customers who also dine in Japan. Just before, when we were setting up, there was a family of 4 who were so excited. I guess they passed by. They must live somewhere in Makati because the daughters were like, oh my gosh, Ikinari's here. And then we talked to the mom and they said, we're so excited to try it because we've eaten in Japan so many times.
Right.
And I asked them after, I said, so how was it? Was it the same? It was so the same. It was so good. So yes
Try our
to
best.
doing it, right?
Yes.
And you are doing it.
Thank you. We actually get audited by our principal company, the owner of the brand. They come here once every quarter to check
Okay.
on all our ingredients, all our processes, and they stay here for quite a bit, for 2 weeks at a time.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They visit different branches also.
So they visit all 3 branches, and obviously they're checking in to make sure you guys are doing it the same way.
Yes.
Fantastic. So of course, if you want to come and enjoy, I see we have another drink here, so you can come and enjoy your steak with your red wine, with your soda if you choose non-alcoholic. And this looks like beer.
This is
Yes.
beer. This is Ikinari.
Ikinari beer.
Ikinari beer.
Yes.
Ooh. Well, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to good steak.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday. We should get Sir Nino a glass of each.
Yes. Should. All right, guys. So if you want to know more about Ikinara Steak, you can visit their Facebook and their Instagram page, Ikinara PH, and we also have a website, ikinaraph.com.
Yes.
Yeah. So you can check them out there. Oops.
Sorry.
Sorry, I got excited. I think we have more steak coming out. I'm curious about you guys who are watching. What would you enjoy from what's on the table here? We have the tenderloin, the ribeye, the strip loin, and the assorted cut.
So,
Leave us, what you would like in the comments. So, Chef, what do we have here?
okay, this one is, we call it wild steak.
This is your bestseller.
Yes. And then
Okay.
this one is certified Angus beef. So it's a CAB. So we serve it like rare.
Yes.
Then because of the hot plate, it's continuous cooking upon bringing to your table.
That's why it's round.
Yes. that's right.
Okay.
So this is how you do it. Spread the butter with the pepper paste, and then
Wow, that looks so good and so tender. I can see how when you're, just turning it,
so when
very good.
when you get the right doneness, or how would you like it, just pour the sauce.
Okay.
So maybe
So we have sauce here.
what do you want?
Salty or sweet?
so what do you want?
What do you suggest?
I suggest sweet sauce.
Okay. So we put the sweet sauce on, and this is to slow down the cooking because it's already done to the doneness that we like.
Yes. So just pour it the sauce, and you'll see it's more sizzle.
So wild steak is chuck eye roll.
Chuck eye.
Chuck eye roll.
It looks extremely tender. Okay, so we're toasting to the birthday boy. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, sir.
Happy birthday, my love. This wild steak looks fantastic. This beer is very yummy too. It's not light, but it's not too heavy. I don't usually but I like it. Nice and cold. So the round plates mean that you can obviously cook it to the doneness that you like. Chef is gonna open it up and turn them just a little bit more. So guys, I don't know if you can see what's going on behind us. The tables have been turning over non-stop. People are waiting online. This is the place to come and get your steak fix. This is where it's nice to meet you. I saw that on your website. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Meet, M-E-A-T. Nice to meet you. Because of course, look at this. Look at how well that steak. I mean, it looks fantastic. We got to zoom in on it. It's perfectly done. I actually want to grab a bite.
Sure.
Right.
I can give you.
Of course. This is our best-selling item for a reason.
There we go. Thank you, chef.
Right, let me get the punch.
So sizzling with the sweet sauce. Perfectly done. You can see it's nice and pink, almost red, which is the way it should be. So much flavor. Best selling. This is the best selling.
Yeah.
I can tell. I know why.
The most affordable one.
And it's most affordable. So it's not just the best selling, it's the most affordable steak. Seasoned perfectly, cooked to your preference. You can cook it right on the table in front of you. I think we have one or two more coming.
Yeah.
Also on round 3 more. Okay, we have to make space.
Two more, yeah.
2 more. And, you know, some of the other steaks and the other options, obviously. So if this is the most affordable and the best selling, we have others though. I know this is affordable, but for the steak. But there's
Right.
other
Yes.
more affordable options as well.
Yes, we have combos.
Okay.
We have combos.
What are those
We
like?
have a non-steak, almost a non-steak product. So we have
Good for the kids.
Hamburg. Yeah, Hamburg coming in, which is ordered by lots of kids. Kids love it. We have very good sauce for that.
But it's one of your faves too, no?
Yes, not just the kids.
Yeah. Not
I'm a
just
kid
the
at heart.
kids. Not just the
It's because I'm a kid at heart.
Yeah, and actually, it's really tasty as well.
Yes.
This cut, super tasty. You know, I think the combo is this wild
That
cut
and
and
Hamburg.
the Hamburg.
The Hamburg, yes.
That's like the best of both worlds,
Best combo.
right?
Yes.
Is that your idea? Is that also offered in Japan?
That's also offered in Japan.
Oh, it is. So even like everything on the menu is exactly as they would offer it as well.
We are following the most basic menu of a store in Japan. Because some
Okay.
stores would offer chicken, some would offer oysters,
Yeah, seafoods.
some would
Really?
offer prawns.
Do you have plans of offering that?
We're looking into offering different kinds of wild steak, more premium ones, more affordable ones, maybe Wagyu grade.
Okay. Well, okay. Plans of
Thank you.
offering other options. How about plans of new branches?
Yes.
Right? Because you've expanded. You opened December 2022,
Yes.
right? And that the first branch was Moa.
Yes.
And then Robinson's, and now here One Ayala.
Right.
Are there plans of expanding beyond? I mean, are you going to make this available for everyone in the metro?
Of course. We want to make this available to everyone. We want to stay convenient to everyone. So we're looking for spaces to bring it closer to people. I wouldn't say where, but yeah, we're looking maybe
We don't have to
opening.
say where.
Thank you.
Yeah, we don't have to say where.
Maybe 2 to 3 stores this year.
Okay, fantastic. So obviously, if you are paying attention and you enjoy Ikinari Steak, you can look out, follow their social media pages so you'll know where they're going to be opening next.
Right. Thank you.
What do we have here?
By the way, this is the hamburger steak. Or we call it
Okay.
Hamburg steak.
Hamburg.
Yes.
And that's a different sauce.
Yes. And this one is best paired with Hamburg, which is we call it onion sauce.
Onion sauce.
Yes.
Do we put that on top as well?
Yes.
Okay.
You need to spread the butter first. And then once the dessert doneness is okay with you,
Okay.
you can pour the sauce on top.
I love how you like turn it and
Yeah, sure.
make it so it's so cute. It's so presentable, so you can see all the way the cut all the way inside. That's ready.
So just
Again, served.
For the
So
sauce.
even if this is one of the more affordable dishes, also served with fresh vegetables for you to enjoy. Now I know why you guys have bibs.
Yes, we do. We have bibs.
So if you're
Wonder where
gonna
they
get
are
one of these,
you don't have.
I wonder where they are.
make
today.
sure you wear the bib, guys. Especially if you're going back to the office.
Actually, we have special sprays.
Yeah.
What do you call those?
Deodorizer.
You do?
Yeah.
You offer that to people before
Yes.
they go back to the office?
Yes, we do.
Excuse me, sir. Would you like a little spray?
We keep it at the house.
Spray?
They also have that in Japan.
Oh, they do? How cool.
We had hard time looking for one because when we went to Japan, they had that in every store, and we couldn't find any here until maybe a month ago.
And you found it?
Yes.
Hooray! Hooray for sourcing. Okay, so we're moving because I think you said we have one more coming.
Right.
All right.
Fix that.
So we're just doing that. Thank you, sir. So, this is up. Oh, we have our bibs. Is there another sizzling plate coming?
Yes.
I'm going to put it on just because I want to make sure.
Thank you.
All right. If we have another sizzling plate coming, did I put it on right? I put it on the right way. So we can. I promise I won't make a mess. So we have one more sizzling plate. So obviously, guys, you can see the difference. This is what Tadeo was talking about earlier. The rectangular plates come out with the steak already cooked to your preferred doneness, right? So make sure you are ordering it medium or medium rare and nothing more than that. And then the round plates, no judgment, right?
Yes, of course.
Judgment.
Everyone's welcome.
No judgment. You can order it any
You
way
can bring
you want. There's no steak snobs here. And then the other plates that are round, this is where you have to make sure that you get the bib so that when you pour your sauce on, that you're not splattered. And then before you leave and go back to the office, especially if you're here in One Ayala, ask for the spray so you can go back and people will say, wow, you smell delicious. You're making me hungry, but you still smell fresh. Right? And so we have the Hamburg with the best-selling wild steak. I know you also have, is this the one that's coming out, the wild steak with the Hamburg combo? That's the next one coming out.
Yes.
So I already knew it. That steak, that obviously gives you the best of both worlds. I use my hands a lot. I'm Italian when I talk. So I can't help it. So at least I didn't knock anything over. But you can come in, you can order, the more, the premium cuts if you would like, done to your cut, to the grammage that you prefer, done to your preference as well. And then you can order the other sizzling plates, which obviously it's like a show. I think that's actually kind of cool for the kids. Like, I think it would be fun for Jelly to watch the hamburger, and she loves hamburgers as well, so she might like that Hamburg. But she also loves steak, actually. My 12-year-old really enjoys steak. Sometimes I fib a little, and even if it's pork, I'll say, it's steak. And she'll say, steak? Yeah, it's steak. And she loves it. So
Even I enjoy watching that.
yeah, that's
Sizzling, with the sound, with all the steam.
like ASMR too with the sound, right? Everybody enjoys a little showmanship when we're eating. It's entertaining.
Right.
I bet you also see it in the like in Moa and in Robinsons, like you were saying, more families coming to dine.
Yes.
That's why I was saying also the soup, because I feel like my mom would be the one to look for the soup, so it's good from Lola all the way to the grandkids, all the way to the uncles.
By the way, the soup is not so heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so clear soup, so like just cleanse your palate.
Yeah. Or put on your rice.
Yes. Some people in Japan would make something like a ochazuke.
What's that?
It's like rice, a small amount of rice poured with soup, then some wasabi, some soy sauce, and some parts of meat.
Oh, so that's another way to enjoy it.
Yes. And some would make something like fried rice out of wild steak. So they'll just pour their bowl of rice into that and
then
mix it all together
like
with the
yakimeshi.
sauce.
Well, like, okay, I totally get it. Yes, that would work. That would work. Okay, what do we have in front of us? And then tell us also what Ron is serving as a drink.
By the way, this one is the yuzu soda.
Yuzu soda. So yuzu is a citrus,
Yes.
right? It's like
So
orange.
it's a craft soda. We ordered for Sir Nino.
Yeah. You should get one more for serving.
So it's a craft soda we serve here at Ikinari.
Light, fresh, not too much fizz. Just the same, like it's balanced. It's not too sweet.
Right.
He will definitely like this.
So, by the way, this one is
Yeah, tell
the
us what
wild
we have there.
combo.
This is the wild combo.
A
So it's a
mixture
combo of
hamburger steak and wild steak. So it's 150 grams wild steak and 150 grams of hamburger steak.
the perfect balance.
Yes.
We solved
That's
it
actually a
perfectly.
lot of meat there. Like
Yes.
I wouldn't be able to finish that. I could probably split it with my daughter, and we would be happy having half and half of each. That's a generous serving.
Right.
So just split it also.
So some people would have a hard time choosing between Hamburg and wild steak, but with this,
They can have
You don't
both.
have to choose. You have the best of both worlds. So guys, I don't know if you've watched any of the other episodes. We usually round up the episode with some really fast questions.
really,
Yes. So when you get to the end of the show, we talk.
Just
We're
for
going to add the sauce now. Is that the same sauce?
Yes,
for
for the hamburger.
Okay, the Hamburg. You can see the sizzle. I am so impressed by the sizzle. I'm hungry. You know, there's this commercial from a long time ago where they have the rice and then smell the chicken. Just the smell in here makes you, it's like, it's so good. You have the sizzling plates, the attention to, you know, what works with steak, obviously. You can have your beer or your wine. Really a perfect combination. And I love, so this being, you know, only my second time to visit Ikinari, it's definitely a place we will come back to. I can
Thank
tell
you.
for my family, you know, we enjoy steak, so this is going to be good for us. All right. One of the things that we usually do towards the end of the show is we do this really fun, fast, rapid fire. So hopefully you'll be able to answer quickly. And if
Both of
one
us.
can't, well, you can take turns if you want, if someone's able to answer quicker so that we can move through it. Who shaped your relationship with food?
my brother.
Your brother. Older than you?
Yes.
How about you?
My mother.
Your mother. A lot of times it's mom or Lola or Lolo if he likes food.
Specifically, maybe like my Lola. Yeah.
Your Lola.
Yes, yes.
Lola and your mom.
Yes,
Yeah.
because my Lola taught me how to cook.
Excellent. That's lovely. That's lovely. Favorite food as a kid?
Sashimi.
Chicken.
Still your favorite food?
Yes.
Protein.
Favorite cuisine as an adult?
Japanese.
Japanese. Yeah.
What is your favorite dish to prepare? Do you cook at home?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
What do you like to cook?
What do I love? What don't I love? I love cooking.
How about you, Sean?
Hainanese chicken rice.
Right, I love this Chinese chicken.
I love that too.
You should try.
You should try it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm game.
Game.
Who's your favorite food guru? Do you watch anyone? Do you have cookbooks or enjoy watching on TV?
Actually, I guess with regard to that, I'm more of an alcohol guy.
Okay.
I love sake.
Okay. Hey, I remember you saying that. You're like certified to sake.
Oh,
Was that
yes,
it?
Yeah.
Tell us. We need more time.
We can do that next time.
Next time. Let's do that next time. Favorite hobby when not cooking?
Oh, playing basketball.
Basketball. Of course, you're Pinoy. We love basketball. Music in the kitchen, yes or no?
Sorry, what?
Music in the
Music?
kitchen, yes or
Yes.
no?
Always.
What's playing?
Anything I want.
80s.
80s. Up here for 80s.
80s.
Funk.
Funk. I like that. Take out or dine in?
Dine in.
Two foods that go together but don't go together?
Kare-kare and dinuguan?
Do they?
Yes, for me.
They go?
Yeah, I love
Whenever I order kare-kare, I always order binagoongan. I feel like those two. They go together. People really order those together. I've had like Oreos and sour cream, orange juice and like espresso.
Right. Or
Someone said peanut butter and onions. Peanut butter onion sandwich. I don't think I'll try that. Sorry, chef.
I'll try it. I try everything once.
You can try everything once.
You should try.
Any kitchen or dining accessory that you collect?
Cups.
Knife.
Of course, chef always collects that. You're on the sofa watching a movie. What's on your snack board?
Chiza. Are you familiar with chiza?
Chiza.
It's Japanese snack.
Yeah.
They're crackers?
Yes.
Yes, I am. They have this like little blue package. Is that
Yes.
the one? It actually looks like Swiss cheese on the package.
Yeah.
Nuts. For me.
Nuts.
Yeah, cashew.
Cashews
And fruits.
and fruits. Okay, so crackers and fruits. So I feel like it's so healthy. North people like
Crackers.
chips, popcorn, that like instant noodles.
Oh, I love instant noodles.
Yeah,
I love
right?
instant noodles.
My siblings and I would have this competition, like who could make the best dressed up instant noodles when we were
Wow.
kids. Like
Maybe we can be the judges next time.
Okay, what's your favorite comfort food?
Cheeseburger.
Hainanese chicken rice.
Hainanese chicken. That's why you make it so well. That's comfort. Okay, Hamburg or wild combo?
Wild combo.
Wild combo.
Wild combo or wild steak?
Wild combo.
Wild combo.
Strip loin or wild combo?
Strip loin.
Wild combo.
Strip loin. Strip loin or ribeye?
Strip.
Ribeye.
You know where this is going.
Ribeye or tenderloin?
Oh.
Ribeye.
Ribeye.
R&B or hip hop? I threw that out at you. You had no idea that was coming.
I don't know.
Neither. Neither. You
both.
listen to funk.
Yeah, I love funk.
Okay. Sinigang or nilaga?
Sinigang.
Tapa or tocino?
Tapa.
Casino.
Wow, you're like one of very few who likes tocino. You're with the birthday boy who likes tocino.
Casino.
All right, guys, that wraps up this episode of Ikinari Steak here in One Ayala. Go ahead and follow them, Ikinara PH, on both Instagram and Facebook. And of course, guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for following along. As always, keep cooking, keep sharing,